Priti Patel is preparing to meet Prime Minister Theresa May to find out if she is to be sacked following controversy over meetings with Israeli ministers. The International Development Secretary was ordered by the PM to cut short an African trip to fly back to the UK. BBC political editor Laura Kuenssberg said Ms Patel's sacking seemed almost inevitable now. Ms Patel apologized on Monday to the PM about unauthorized meetings with Israeli politicians in August. But there are now questions about further meetings held in September. Ms Patel's flight from Uganda landed at London Heathrow 1510 GMT. She is expected to meet the Prime Minister in the next 2 hours. More than 22,000 users are currently tracking flight #KQ100 en route to London. According to media, #Priti Patel is on board this flight. https://t.co/3gshq3w0e3pic.twitter.com/8osl9usnrc. Flight Radar 24 at Flight Radar 24 November 8, 2017 report. Ms Patel was formally reprimanded in Downing Street on Monday, where she was asked to give details about a dozen meetings she had with Israeli officials while on holiday, which were not sanctioned by the Foreign Office. It has also now emerged that Ms Patel conducted 2 further meetings in September without government officials present. It is thought Lord Pollock, honorary president of the Conservative Friends of Israel, was present at both meetings. Ms Patel met Israeli Public Security Minister Gilad Erdan in Westminster on 7 September. He later tweeted about their meeting. Wonderful meeting my friend Secretary of State Priti Patel with him, a woman of great courage and leadership. We are taking concrete action. Twitter.com/jcxlrukku, @Gilad Erdan 1 September 7, 2017 report to advance UK-Israel development cooperation, and counter attempts to delegitimize Israel in international institutions. Patel with him, @Gilad Erdan 1 September 7, 2017 report. On 18 September she met Foreign Ministry official Yuval Rotem in New York. It is not yet clear whether Ms Patel had informed the Prime Minister about these meetings or of her plans to look into giving taxpayers' money to the Israeli military to treat wounded Syrian refugees in the Israeli-occupied Golan Heights region, a request that was turned down as inappropriate by officials. In a further development on Wednesday, the Israeli Haaretz newspaper reported that during August she visited an Israeli military field hospital in the Golan Heights. The UK, like other members of the international community, has never recognized Israeli control of the area seized from Syria in the 1967 Six-Day War. There was no immediate comment from the Department for International Development on the report. BBC political editor Laura Kuenssberg said that revelations about more extracurricular meetings mean that if May doesn't sack her now, it's an ongoing sore that smacks of weakness. Ms Patel was forced to correct the record earlier this week about the number of meetings that she had attended and when the Foreign Office had been notified about them. The MP said she had been wrong to suggest to The Guardian that Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson knew of the trip in advance when he had only learnt about it while it was underway. Who is Priti Patel? Read more. A profile of Priti Patel in the Commons on Tuesday. Foreign Office Minister Alistair Burt, who was in Israel on official business at the same time as Ms Patel's unofficial visit in August, said that Downing Street regarded the matter as closed after Ms Patel had been reprimanded by the Prime Minister and reminded of her obligations under the Ministerial Code. Ms Patel, who has been an MP since 2010, is a long-standing supporter of Israel and a former vice-chairman of Conservative Friends of Israel. Former Labour Lord Chancellor Lord Falconer told BBC Radio 4's Today she should not be colluding with a foreign government, it doesn't matter if it's an ally or not. To do it in that secretive way makes her look like she's much more the emissary of the Israeli government than a member of the British government. Former Conservative International Development Minister Sir Desmond Swayne said that even if Ms Patel was forced to quit, just a week after Defence Secretary Sir Michael Fallon resigned for inappropriate behaviour, it would not be a catastrophe. There are 22 cabinet ministers and there are plenty of people who are talented to step into their shoes, he told BBC's Victoria Derbyshire. It will not be a huge destabilization. Enable it in your browser or download Flash Player here. Sorry, you need Flash to play this. Conservative Crispin Blunt tells Today it would have been alright if Patel had told Foreign Office about meetings in a letter to Mrs May. Labour's Shadow Cabinet Office Minister John Trickett called on the Prime Minister to either call in her independent advisor on ministerial standards to investigate, or state publicly and explain your full reasons for why Priti Patel retained your confi.